Hey everyone, welcome back to the Cinematic Wonder. Buckle up because today we're diving into some explosive revelations from the new trailer for Venom The Last Dance. I've got to admit, I've been one of the loudest critics of Sony's Spider-Verse for lacking Spider-Man, but this trailer has completely flipped the script. It's packed with jaw-dropping hints and connections that could link the symbiotes to some of the biggest Marvel events on the horizon, including Avengers, Secret Wars. And yes, Knull is officially part of the canon now. We've even caught glimpses of him in the trailer. Let's break down what this means, who Knull is, and why this is a game-changer for the Venom franchise and beyond. So, the trailer teases Knull's appearance multiple times, but the real kicker is that Venom makes sure we know exactly who we're dealing with. Knull, for those who might not be familiar, is a colossal character in the Marvel Universe. He's the god of the symbiotes, a dark and ancient entity from the void between the 6th and 7th cosmoses. Knull was awakened by the Celestials when they invaded his kingdom of darkness. Although he was chosen to be the King in Black, Knull rejected the role. Instead, he used the first symbiote, forged into a sword, to decapitate a Celestial and refine his weapon with its divine power. This act of defiance set him on a path of war against the light, aiming to plunge the universe back into darkness. Knull's story is one of cosmic horror and domination. After being betrayed and trapped on a nameless planet, he discovered he could bond his living abyss with lesser creatures, forming the symbiotes. His influence spread across worlds, creating a fleet of symbiote dragons. However, his reign was challenged by Thor, the god of thunder, who decimated his dragons and severed Knull's connection to them. This battle left Knull imprisoned in the throne world, where the symbiotes, now imbued with honor and nobility, turned against him and trapped him at the core of their new realm, renaming themselves the Clintar, essentially their own word for cage. Now, what we see in the trailer hints at Knull's entrapment in Throne World, which aligns perfectly with the lore. It appears Venom is attempting to escape Throne World and regain control over the symbiotes. This connection not only deepens the Venom narrative, but also ties into broader Marvel lore, including the Necrosword that should have been used by Gore the God Butcher in Thor, Love and Thunder. While the film never explicitly named the sword, the reference to it hints at a larger interconnected storyline involving Thor and future cosmic threats like Galactus. Speaking of Galactus, there's a potential link here with the upcoming Secret Wars event. With Kevin Feige open to integrating characters from Sony's universe into Marvel's larger plans, the introduction of Knull in Venom. The Last Dance suggests that Sony might be brewing something monumental. This trailer has certainly piqued my interest and implies a grander narrative beyond just Venom's trilogy. Now here's where it gets even more intriguing. Rumors are swirling that Norman Reedus, who has long been speculated to join the Marvel Universe as Ghost Rider, might actually be playing Knull. If true, this could mean a major pivot in Reedus' role, positioning him as a significant villain with far-reaching implications. Sony's plans might be aiming for a Spider-Verse crossover, potentially tying into Secret Wars, though the lack of a Spider-Man in these films remains a significant hurdle. Sony's Spider-Verse, devoid of a Spider-Man, has struggled to gain traction. Their past projects like Madame Web and Morbius haven't exactly set the world on fire. Without Peter Parker or Miles Morales to anchor the story, these films have lacked the impact they could have had. However, with the introduction of Knull and the promise of a more intricate storyline, Sony might be on the verge of turning things around. They need to overcome their previous missteps and integrate Spider-Man to fully capitalize on these developments. Even with Knull's appearance and potential ties to Secret Wars, the absence of a Spider-Man figure makes it hard to gauge the full impact. There are various Spider heroes who could bridge this gap, but without one, the stakes just don't hit as hard. Still, Sony's latest move shows they're aiming for something bigger and better, and this trailer has certainly set the stage for what could be a thrilling ride. So, what do you think? Does this trailer for Venom The Last Dance have you more excited about the film or about the potential for future Marvel crossovers? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's discuss where this might be leading. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all things cinematic. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled for more epic reveals and breakdowns right here on The Cinematic Wonder. The Cinematic